City feels quieter tonight, like the rain already knows our names. Streetlights shaking in the distance while the clouds move slow again. Warm air drifting through my window. Cars dissolve beneath the glow. I still hear your voice in silence, in every place I used to go. Maybe I should close the curtains. Maybe I should let you fade. But every shadow in this room still carries pieces of your shape. Before the rain comes down tonight, I leave the window open wide. Maybe healing takes some time. Maybe storms just pass us by. And if the sky turns clear again, I hope my heart can do the same. 'Cause every road beneath these lights still whispers softly of your name. Neon colors flood the pavement. Taxi lights blur into gold. Midnight hanging from the ceiling, while this empty room turns cold. I breathe slow and count the thunder. Let the memories wash away. Somewhere in the sound of rainfall, I feel a little less afraid. Some nights silence sounds louder than rain. Ceiling fan spinning slowly above me. Warm night breathing through the dark. Neon shadows climb the walls now, like quiet dots that leave their marks. Outside the city keeps on moving. Motorbikes fade into the rain. But in this room the air feels heavier. Every memory stays the same. And I don't know why your name still lingers in the silence, like perfume left behind on clothes I should've washed by now. Heavy air and tired eyes, midnight trapped in blurred headlights. Every little sound tonight pulls me back into your life. And the heat won't let me sleep, while your ghost keeps haunting me. Somewhere in the summer rain, I still call your name. Window open to the skyline. Distant thunder rolling near. Streetlights melting on the pavement, like reflections of my fears. I try letting go in pieces, slow enough to barely feel. But some hearts hold on to echoes long after they disappear. disappear. Maybe storms don't come to break us. Maybe they arrive to stay, just long enough to teach our hearts some things never fade away. The night feels heavy again. Your last message still glows softly, frozen somewhere in my phone. Take care tonight sounds different now when I'm reading it alone. 11:42 in silence. Rain keeps tapping on the glass. Funny how a single sentence somehow always brings me back. I should delete the conversation, let the screen finally go dark, but every word still feels alive like fingerprints across my heart. Last message at 11:42 still sounds like midnight next to you. And every time the rain falls down, I read your words out loud somehow. Maybe some things never end, they just fade into the background noise instead, like city lights beyond my room, or memories attached to you. Phone light flickers in the darkness, shadows drifting on the wall. I scroll through old photographs slowly, like I'm scared to lose it all. Outside taxis paint the wet streets golden red beneath the storm, while your voice lives in my headphones like a place that still feels warm. Maybe I kept every message, 'cause losing you was moving fast, and saving tiny pieces of you felt like making something last. Take care tonight. Rain keeps sliding down the window, neon colors blur my eyes. So come it feels colder lately. Every road reminds me why. Taxi radio plays softly, old love songs I used to hate. Funny how they sound much better when your heart breaks this way. I told myself I wouldn't miss you, wouldn't replay your name at night, but every storm above the city pulls me back into your light. Rain also come by tonight, streetlights running in blue and white, and I still see your shadow bikes and distant sirens echo underneath the sky. People laugh outside the stations while I let another memory drive by. Lipstick stain upon my coffee, midnight perfume on my coat, tiny pieces left behind from a love I couldn't hold. Maybe healing looks like this: wet streets and blurry signs, crying quietly in the backseat while Bangkok shines outside. And the rain keeps falling, like the city knows my heart. Last train pulling into silence, cold air drifting through my hair. People disappearing slowly, like they were never really there. Footsteps echo down the platform, midnight hanging overhead. I keep staring at the timetable while replaying what you said. Maybe every station leaves us somewhere we were meant to change, but your voice still rides beside me on every late night train. Platform silence after dark, empty spaces crowded hard, and every train that passes by feels like another goodbye. City lights blur into gray while memories refuse to fade. Maybe love was just a sound lost between departures now. Rainwater shining near my sneakers, station lights hum quietly. I read old conversations softly, like they still belong to me. Somewhere strangers hold each other, somewhere someone makes it home, and somewhere underneath this skyline I still hate sleeping alone. Maybe healing isn't moving on, maybe it's surviving nights like this, standing still while the whole world leaves, and learning loneliness exists. The last train leaves at midnight. Two 17 and I'm still awake, watching headlights fade away. Rain keeps dancing on my ceiling, like the night has more to say. Cold coffee sitting by the window, half a song still in my head. Funny how the quiet moments bring back everything you said. I tried drowning you in city noise, in crowded rooms and brighter days, but somehow every sleepless night still carries your shade. Ooh, 17 in the morning light, hearts get heavier after midnight, and every shadow in this room still moves a little bit like you. Maybe I'm just scared to heal, 'cause pain's the only thing that feels real. When the whole world disappears and all I hear is you. 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 Neon glow across the blanket, thunder shaking through the dark. I trace old memories like rivers, running circles through my heart. Somewhere taxis cross the city, somewhere strangers fall asleep, and somewhere underneath this rainfall you still visit me in dreams. Maybe nights were made for missing, for all the words we never say, 'cause every storm outside my window sounds exactly like your name. And the rain still hasn't stopped. And the rain still hasn't stopped. And the rain still hasn't stopped. I recorded something last night. Your name still slipped between the lines. Rain was falling near my window, like you knew what I tried to hide. I almost pressed the button softly, almost let you hear my heart, but some feelings sound much safer when they never leave the dark. I still check my phone at midnight, like your voice might find me there. Funny how a quiet silence can still feel like someone cares. Every storm across the city pulls me back to where you are. Guess some people leave too deeply to ever truly fall apart. Maybe we were just two strangers, trying hard to not feel alone, but every road leads back to memories we never let go. I never sent words disappearing in the rain. still talking through the static,
even when the story ends.
and somewhere underneath this storm,
we still sound like home,
like midnight lights across the city,
trying not to glow. If I called you now, would your voice still feel the same?
Oh, will we just become
another song the rain repeats? Still echoes inside my head.
maybe love doesn't really leave,
It just learns how to stay silent instead. Message deleted.
streetlights through my window, painted shadows on the floor. This room feels smaller after midnight than it ever did before. Ceiling fan and distant sirens, soft rain running down the glass. Funny how I still remember things I thought would never last. I keep telling myself slowly, some people fade with time, but every quiet night reminds me you still live inside my mind. Streetlights through my window tonight, neon colors blur into white, and every car that passes by feels like you saying goodbye. Maybe healing's just surviving every lonely hour alone, while the whole city keeps moving, and I'm still holding on. Coffee stains beside the record player, old songs spinning way too slow. Your sweater hanging near the doorway like a ghost that doesn't know. Outside, strangers fall in love somewhere under skies beginning to clear, while I learn how silence sounds when the person you miss isn't here. Maybe I don't miss your voice, maybe I miss who I became. Back when the world felt softer every time you said my name. Streetlights through my window tonight, city glowing under the rain outside, and somewhere underneath this storm, I hope you're doing alright. The lights stay on until morning. Don't fall asleep yet, the night still feels too loud. Rain keeps whispering your name somewhere underneath the clouds. Digital clock beside my bed turns silence into something real. Funny how the smallest moments still know exactly what to feel. I tried turning off the memories, like shutting down the city lights, but every darkened corner somehow leads me back to you tonight. Don't fall asleep yet, stay awake with me a little longer, 'cause when the morning comes again, I know your ghost gets harder to hold on to. And every shadow near the window still moves the way you used to do. Maybe I'm not scared of sleeping, maybe I'm scared of losing you. Empty cups and quiet music, soft blue colors fill the room. Thunder rolling far above me, like a heart that broke too soon. Somewhere strangers dream together, somewhere someone's being loved. Will I replay old conversations, like prayers sent to no one above? If healing means forget it, I don't know if I want that yet. 'Cause pain feels closer to you than silence ever did. Don't fall asleep yet, let the rain keep talking softly until this lonely city night finally stops haunting me. I leave the TV on till sunrise.
Rainwater racing down the window, neon rivers blur outside. Bangkok breathing after midnight, while I lean against the ride. Taxi radio plays a slow song, one I used to skip before. Funny how heartbreak changes everything, even songs I once ignored. I watch strangers underneath umbrellas, trying hard to stay dry tonight, while I let another memory fade beneath the traffic lights. Taxi home in the rain again, half asleep with your name in my head. And every street this city knows still feels connected to us somehow. Maybe into the night. Makeup fading near my collar, cold hands resting on my coat. Driver asks me if I'm okay. I smile softly and say almost. Towers shining through the storm clouds, golden light across the sky. Sometimes healing starts the moment you finally stop asking why. Maybe not every ending needs another chance to survive. Maybe some people arrive just to teach your heart how to let go. Taxi home in the rain tonight, city glowing blue and white. And somewhere underneath this storm, I think I'll be alright. Almost home. Warm lights through the window, floating softly in the rain. Tiny worlds above the city, holding someone through the pain. I watch strangers moving slowly, shadows dancing room to room. Funny how complete silence doesn't feel so empty now. Maybe everyone is carrying a heart they never fully showed. Maybe healing starts the moment you realize you're not alone. Warm lights through the window tonight, golden colors glowing in the sky. And for the first time in a while, I don't mind the quiet. Maybe every lonely soul is searching for a place to rest. And somehow underneath these lights, my heart feels safe again. Coffee steaming near the curtains, rain fading into dawn. I can hear the city breathing like it's gently moving on. There are stories in these buildings, broken hearts and second chances too. And somewhere someone's healing slowly, just like I'm trying to do. I used to think the night was endless, like sadness wouldn't fade. But even storms lose all their power when morning starts to break. Warm lights through the window tonight, soft reflection shining white. And somewhere in this waking city, I think I'll be alright. The sky is getting brighter now. 3:48 and the sky is changing, dark blue fading into gray. Rainwater shining on the highway, like the night got washed away. Empty bottles near the window, TV glowing without sound.
Funny how the world feels softer when there's no one else around. I spent so many nights pretending I was okay with being alone, but somewhere between the thunder I finally started letting go. 3:48 sunrise, colors slowly filling tired eyes, and for the first time in a while the silence feels alright. Maybe healing looks like mornings after surviving endless nights, learning broken hearts still beat even after goodbye. Morning trains begin to rumble through the streets beneath my room. Birds replace the distant sirens as the shadows start to move. I still miss you when it rains sometimes. I still hear you in old songs, but memories don't hurt the same now. They just quietly belong. Maybe moving on isn't forgetting. Maybe it's carrying less pain. While the sunrise touches everything the storm forgot to take. Final 3:48 sunrise, golden light across the skyline, and somewhere underneath this sky I think I survived the night. Curtains moving with the morning, quiet light across the floor. Last night felt a little endless, but you made it here once more. Coffee warm and tired fingers, birds replacing distant rain. Funny how the smallest moments can slowly soften pain. You don't have to fix the whole world. You don't have to heal tonight. Some days surviving is enough, and that alone is strength sometimes. You survived today, even when your heart felt heavy, even when the storm inside wouldn't let your mind stay steady. And maybe that's enough for now. Maybe breathing still a win, 'cause healing doesn't happen all at once. It slowly lets the light back in. There were nights you almost disappeared in, thoughts too loud to push away, but somehow underneath the silence your heart still chose to stay. And one day you'll look out the window without expecting rain again. One day the weight you carry won't feel tight beneath your skin. Be gentle with the person you're becoming after all this pain. Flowers never bloom overnight, even after the rain. Find another one overnight, even after the rain. You survived today, and tomorrow's waiting softly. Somewhere past the fading storm clouds, there's a version of you healing. Rest now, rumble them softly. Somewhere past the fading storm clouds, water fading from the rooftops, morning drifting through the gray. Feels like every sleepless hour slowly washed itself away. I can finally hear the silence without fearing what it means. Funny how the heaviest storms leave the clearest skies I've seen.
Coffee steam beside the window, golden light across the floor. I don't hold the pain as tightly like I did before. There are pieces of us scattered through the streets we used to know, but memories don't feel like anchors now. They feel softer, letting go.
Maybe healing isn't perfect.
Maybe hearts still keep the scars,
but even broken constellations still shine
in the dark.
after rain. The city breathes a different way, and all the lights we used to chase
Don't feel so